In April 200 AD, at the age of 19, Sun Quan succeeded as Lord of Jiangdong, but his position was at first very precarious. Many people doubted Sun Quan's ability and thought of joining a new master. Fortunately, with the support of Zhang Zhao and Zhou Yu, Sun Ce's old troops were gradually pacified. Sun Quan soon promoted a number of new people, such as Lu Su, Zhu Gejin, Wu Xun, Gan Ning, and so on, who later became the pillars of Jiangdong. Sun Quan seemed to favor the young, such as Wu Tong at the age of 20, Du Ran at the age of 19, Wu Zong at the age of 18, Sun Shao at the age of 17, Lu Ji at the age of 16, and Ling Tong at the age of 15. Under Sun Quan's leadership, the land of Jiangdong has witnessed an even more violent storm of youth. At that time, there were a lot of Yu ethnic people living in the mountainous in the south of Yangtze River. These Yu ethnic people were tough and rebellious, not obeying the jurisdiction of the local counties, which posed a great threat to the rule of Sun Quan, who held a tough attitude of resolutely suppressing them, and sent generals such as Lu Fan, Cheng Pu, He Chi, and Tai Shitsu to various places to suppress the Yu people. In addition, Wang Gai, Han Dang, Zhou Tai, Zhu Ran, Zhu Jiu, and many other famous generals of the Eastern Wu participated in the suppression of the Yu people. This took a lot of Sun Quan's energy, but it didn't work out very well. The main reason for this is that Sun Quan, in dealing with the issue of ethnic relations, he did not do the suppression and support together, or use psychological tactics, but only suppression. In this regard, Sun Quan is obviously inferior to the later Zhuge Liang. The Battle of Zhuge Liang captured Menghua 7 times and pacified Nansong, then basically relieved the problems of Shu Han from rear, and the problem of the Yue ethnic stubbornly plagued Sun Quan throughout his life. More serious than the Yue ethnic problem was the rebellion of the local sheriffs. When Sun Ce was alive, he had appointed Li Shu as the governor of Lujiang. After Sun Ce's death, Li Shu couldn't stand Sun Quan, who was a rookie, and with the support of some big clans in Jiangdong, Li Shu started to recruit and buy horses to expand his army, and wanted to ally with Cao Cao in the north to fight against Sun Quan. In this situation, Sun Quan showed his maturity and political wisdom beyond his age. On the one hand, he wrote a letter to Cao Cao declaring the advantages and disadvantages. On the other hand, he sent his troops to attack Wancheng in a swift manner, and Li Shu panicked and turned to Cao Cao for help, and Cao Cao really hesitated to save him, and Li Shu was killed when the city was finally captured. Sun Fu, the governor of Luling, was the cousin of Sun Quan and Sun Ce, and followed Sun Ce to conquer the Jiangdong and made great achievements. But after Sun Ce's death, Sun Fu believed that Sun Quan was incapable of preserving Jiangdong, so he secretly sent messengers to Cao Cao. When Sun Quan found out, he did not move, arrested Sun Fu in the name of summoning him, killed all his trusted generals around him, disintegrated his troops, and finally moved Sun Fu to the east of Wu Commandery, where he was put under house arrest until his death. In 204 AD, Sun Yi, the younger brother of Sun Ce and Sun Quan, was assassinated. Sun Quan rushed to Danyang with his troops, killed all the rebels, and appointed his cousin Sun Yu as the governor of Danyang. During the transition of power between Sun Ce's sudden death and Sun Quan's appointment, it was normal for there to be turmoil or rebellion. Sun Quan used old-fashioned political tactics and thunderous methods to cultivate his own power, remove dissenters, and consolidate his position as the undisputed lord of Jiangdong. In 203 AD, in order to avenge his father's death, but also in order to remove the threat of western Yangzhou, Sun Quan led Cheng Pu, Wang Gai, Wu Fan, Zhou Tai and others, began the western expedition against Huangzu, the defender of Jiangxia. Huangzu defended Xiaokou, avoiding the battle. Sun Quan attacked for a long time and could not win, and heard that the Yue ethnic rebelled again, so he had to retreat and return. In 207 AD, Sun Quan once again led his troops to attack Yangzhou, but before he arrived, he heard the news that his mother was critically ill, and had to withdraw his troops again. 1 year later, in 208 AD, Sun Quan led his army on land and water for the third time to conquer Yangzhou in the west. This time, Sun Quan was determined to win, and he appointed Zhou Yu as the front commander, and Dong Shi, Ling Tong, and Lu Meng as the vanguard. In the fierce battle, Ling Tong, who was less than 20 years old at that time, was very heroic, and he succeeded in his surprise attack, breaking through Yangzhou's army's defenses first. Yangzhou was routed, and he was killed on the way of escaping. The majority of Jiangzhou commandery of Yangzhou came into Sun Quan's possession after the battle. Sun Quan took control of the Yangtze River waterway in the line of Xiakou and Chai Sang, and greatly increased the safety of the Yangtze River line of Jiangdong. Sun Quan, compared with Sun Ce, although the ability to open up territories is not enough, but still more than enough to keep the success, especially at this time. Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are in the northern part of the war is in full swing, do not have time to care about the south, which also gives Jiangdong a rare opportunity for development. So Sun Quan took this opportunity to stabilize the internal, build up the strength, and to determine the direction of the history of the Battle of Red Cliff, coming to the great victory, to create the conditions